Students, this is ninth biology video class, unit 23, part 1. Unit 23, part 1, economic biology. Last video class, we have completed unit 21, nutrition and health, and unit 22, world of microbes. That chapter we have started in regular class in the school. So we'll complete the chapter, unit 22, world of microbes. We'll complete this chapter in our school. The next chapter is the one, unit 23, economic biology. Here, so what is economic biology? With help of living things, the human being and other organisms will be beneficial. A human being will be beneficial by economically. So that is we call as a economic biology. Nature is almost giving unlimited variety of useful products. That products are obtained from plants. Economic uses of plants are varied, and therefore the scope for improvement and their cultivation is immense. Immense means very large one. Just you can underline, just write. Floriculture, horticulture have gained considerable public attractions. We'll see what is floriculture, what is horticulture, all these things we'll see now. In recent scenario, the more emphasis is given to a progress of economic aspects of zoology like aquaculture, vermiculture, apiculture, dairy farming. So these are gaining more importance as animal-based farming due to their economic and commercial values. Here, so the man, a human being, get benefits or get useful not only from plant side and also from animal side. Also, the human beings used more benefits from animal side also, like vermiculture, apiculture, dairy farming. All these farms are done by with help of animal and insects. So that's what they say in the introduction part. We'll study what is horticulture. So it is a branch of agriculture that deals with cultivation of fruits, vegetables, and ornamental plants. So horticulture means that's a type of agriculture. So where we can grow fruits, vegetables, ornamental plants. So that is what we call as a horticulture. The word horticulture is Latin word, derived from Latin word hortus meaning garden, glory meaning to cultivate. You can underline this one. They'll ask you what is hortus means garden and glory mean to cultivate. So horticulture is both a science and an art of growing plants with improved growth quality, yield, and with resistance to disease, insects, stress, etc. So there are four main classes of horticulture are there. How many classes are there? Four main classes are there in horticulture. What is horticulture? Horticulture means it's a type of agriculture cultivating of fruits, vegetables, and ornamental plant. That is we call as horticulture. So that horticulture they undergoing for four main classes. that is pomology, which means fruit farming, then olericulture, which means vegetable farming, and floriculture, which means flower farming, and landscape gardening. So these are the four main classes of horticulture. We'll see one by one of different types of horticulture. The first one is the one pomology or fruit farming. In this one, the term pomology, pomology is derived from Latin word pomum means fruit, logi means study. Study of fruits we call as a pomology. They'll ask you one word and 2 marks also they'll ask you, just you can underline. It deals with development, enhancement of fruits quality, cultivation techniques, regulations of productions, productions periods, and reductions of productions cost of fruits. So in this give more development and good fruits quality they'll give, and different cultivation techniques they'll use, and regular productions of fruits, and as they produce or as the productions more, the cost of fruits also will be less. So that is we call as a pomology or fruit farming. The next type is the one olericulture or vegetables farming. Here, olericulture is the science of growing vegetables. Olericulture is the one science of growing vegetables. So the vegetable farming can be classified. The vegetable farming can be classified into kitchen or nutrition gardening, then commercial gardening, then vegetable farming. We'll see one by one. Here, this is what the kitchen gardening. This is what the kitchen gardening. Here, the kitchen gardening is growing of vegetables in small scale at household. In small scale at household. So this type of this vegetables fruits can be cultivated. Vegetables can be cultivated in small scale in our house itself. Example, beans, cabbage, lady's finger, tomato, brinjal, carrot, spinach. So these are the examples of kitchen gardening. Then we'll see next one is the one commercial gardening. Here it is a it is the productions of vegetables in large scale to be sold in the markets. To be sold in the market. So this type of vegetables gardening, they produce the large scale so that vegetables can be sold in the market one. The vegetable forcing. Here, vegetable forcing is the method of growing vegetables in buildings, greenhouses, cold farms, or under other artificial growing conditions. Other artificial growing conditions. It is the most intensive type of vegetables growing. This is the one vegetable forcing. I'll show you the picture here. This is the one. Large scale they'll cultivate, and this can be sold out in the market. Example, cabbage, tomato, brinjal. So you can go through this vegetable farming picture in your class work. Okay, the next one is the one greenhouse or polyhouse. Greenhouse or Polyhouse. I'll show you the picture here. This is we call as a greenhouse or polyhouse. It is a framed structure. It's a framed structure covered with transparent material to grow crops under partially or fully controlled environmental conditions to get optimum growth and productivity. So here, so it is transparent materials. It is a framed structure first of all, covered with a transparent material to grow under the partially or fully controlled environment. So that environment may be partially means half of things, or maybe fully controlled with environmental conditions to get optimum growth as well as productivity. It is fast growing sector in agriculture worldwide. Advantages of greenhouse. Advantages of greenhouse. Here, this is what the advantage of greenhouse. So disease-free plants can be produced continuously. So the plant what you produce under the greenhouse, that plant may be free from the disease. That is what the first point. And second point, water requirements of crop is very less. So the crop what you grow in this greenhouse, you will use only less amount of water. The third one is yield is very high compared to outdoor cultivations. So when you compare this greenhouse as well as the outdoor cultivations, this greenhouse they yield more. They yield very high means more. Which one? This greenhouse. Then fourth one, limited pesticides is needed. Limited pesticide is needed. So limited pesticide means the pesticide means which is used to kill insect, that is we call as pesticides. Pest means insect. And that is the fourth point. Limited pesticides is needed and it protects plants from uncertain weather. Whatever the weather comes, so this greenhouse provide optimum environmental condition. That's the point of fifth one. It protects plants from uncertain weather. Okay, that is the importance of advantage of greenhouse. So mark it as 3 marks. They'll ask, 2 marks they'll ask you, or 4 marks they'll ask you. Just note it down. Important one. So far we have seen what is greenhouse or polyhouse. So this is the structure of that one. And also we are seeing what is the advantage of greenhouse. And also we are seeing explanations of what is greenhouse. And the next one, commercial gardening. So there is a small information is given here. The government of Tamil Nadu has launched the Uravan mobile applications. Uravan mobile application, just underline. So it can be used by farmers to gather information on farm subsidies, farm equipments, crop insurance, and weather conditions. It also provides information on available stock of seeds, fertilizers in local government and private stores. This is an important, useful apps for the farmers where they can get the equipments or subsidies from government. Okay, and concession, that is they say as a subsidy, and crop insurance or other conditions. All these things can be get this information from the Uravan mobile application. This is the type of applications, apps where we can use these apps in your mobile itself. This is important information we just go through today. We are seeing what is pomology, the types of pomology we are seeing, and also we are seeing what is horticulture, and just go through whatever we are seeing today. If you have any doubt, you can contact me. Okay, bye, take care.